Hi, just Jeff here from River's Edge Homestead. Today we're going to be working on our Kune Pig pen, getting it ready for winter. I hope you enjoy. Fix up this little pig house for the winter. This is where they're going to stay temporarily. And this was something we put together this spring, and so we're going to beef it up a little bit. There's a little hidey hole, and we're going to see how this is going to work. Well, good afternoon. It's pretty cold out right now. It looks like it's getting ready to snow, so I'm going to have to hurry up and see if we can get this project finished. This is where we're at right now as far as getting these leaves cleaned up. It's coming along. We got the little goats there over there chowing away. And I got to get rid of, I got to kind of clean this up a little bit and get this fixed up for this winter. This is kind of a temporary permanent shelter for the winter anyways, but I'm getting there. I've got just these left, and I'm on my second load of leaves. There's the truck and the trailer over here getting ready. I've got, you can see how many leaves are on the ground, and yeah, we're getting ready. And fortunately, I don't have a shortage of leaves. As you can see, we've got cottonwoods all over the place up here, so that's why we have so many leaves. And we're done for this particular load, and there we go, load number 2. But you might be asking why I'm taking these leaves in the trailer and taking them to the landfill. Actually, they have a composting yard there that we can take trailer loads of leaves and branches and things like that, and get tickets in exchange. We can get compost and chips and things like that. Normally, I would be doing a lot of my own composting, but this last winter we accidentally caught the compost bin on fire, so I got to rebuild that. And so this is kind of going to be the compost area, but it still kind of needs to be cleaned up. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to put compost bins along here, and then that way we can compost a lot of our own stuff. Typically, what I'm planning on doing is probably putting in a concrete base. I've tried just going on the dirt, and unfortunately, with all of the cottonwoods and the roots, they get into the compost and makes it really hard to get the finished compost out. But these are just kind of some of the things that we do. I do like to put my wood ashes and stuff in there and mix it up, because it's good for the plants. It puts in a lot of potassium, and so especially like potatoes and the root crops really like it. Here's one that I've opened up, and you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. Got my thermometer up there, and then this one here was just basically it's 2 years old, and I just put leaves in there, and you can see how it takes a long time unless you can get these things rotated. This was an old one that was here before we moved in, and these are just some typical pallet compost bins, and we're going to rebuild all these and make them a lot better, a lot cleaner, a lot nicer looking, it'll be more like this. Once I get done, we'll have to mill up a bunch more boards. And so, yeah, so this is kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been able to recycle a lot of our own leaves, but we'll get to that point, and hopefully at a future date we'll have a video showing how I put all these together. Well, I went in for lunch and I came back out. I noticed that our local inspectors were coming through and paying a visit and just kind of checking out how things are going, and I think that they approved because they moved on through. Okay, we're heading here into the yard, and it looks like we've got some grass and some leaves and different piles segregated out so that when they go to mix all their compost, they can try and mix it to the right proportions. Straight ahead of us here is the big pile. That's where we're headed. It's got all of the limbs and leaves and whatever else that doesn't go into the other ones. a little picture of the rows that they have already made up. These rows are working into compost, and once they get done with that, they will go over to different piles and be available for the public. All right, what we have here is we're kind of rebuilding this little pig shelter. Before I didn't have it in the ground, and they just kind of leaned up against this outside wall towards the camera, towards us, and they just basically pushed it out. So what I'm trying to do is I buried those posts. I'm reinforcing it a little bit better and just getting ready for a storm that we have coming in here in the next couple days. I think this will be just fine. There's plenty of litter in there for them, so hopefully they'll be okay, at least through this storm. But I'll continue on with what we're doing. All right, this is what we came up with. I think that these guys are going to be plenty warm today, or this next storm. We'll get some more straw in there, and we'll go from there. Another project done. You ready for a carrot? Huh? You ready for a carrot? Here. Oh yeah. Here comes the other one. Come on. Hey, where are you going there, Missy? Come on, we're over here. Hey. Yeah. What we've got here is this is what we feed the little piggies. They get about 6 to 8 pounds of food. There's also some pellets underneath here that are the pig pellets. But we try and give them lots of fresh veggies, lots of fresh carrots and root crops and whatever else we can come up with. We don't feed them any meat and no fish, anything like that. No shellfish, just strictly vegetables. They are vegetarians, and so they typically eat grass. Forbs, things like that. They're grazers. They don't root, and so that's why we try and give them a lot of treats, especially during the winter. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, Hammy's digging in. Let's see what she. Oh yeah, she's got hers going. Good morning. We woke up to snow today. This is what the backyard looks like. I got a little chickadee over here checking out the bird feeder. But yeah, we have a blustery, windy day. It's about oh, 16, 17 degrees, windy, probably 20, 30 miles an hour, and pretty typical for this time of the year. We got her done just in time. The main reason that I was trying to do that was with all the leaves was because of that hill right there. We have it's real slick, especially with the snow. One thing I do see that I forgot to do that I'm going to have to do this morning is I forgot to plug in their water heater, and so we're going to do that today. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, we're going to walk inside here, and I'm going to oh, here they come. I hear him. Here he comes. Up, there's Ruby. She's coming on out. Yep. Oh, here comes Hammy. Yep. They're coming out from their nightly slumber, and I've got to get them fed. Oh, and I see the 3 goats. Rose, Blanche have come out, and Dorothy is the other one. We got 3 Nigerian dwarf goats as well. And we've got the 2 Kune pigs. So we sounds like that I need to get busy and get them some food. Well, here's a few days after that storm hit. Still have a little bit of snow going on, but not a whole lot. Pigs are out. They're foraging around, and I think this will finish up this video. Thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe and the like button.